Within a leafy suburban context in Melbourne, this new home for a young family occupies a long, narrow lot. Grading down from the street, the site looks out onto a private golf course bordering the Yarra River. Without the benefit of a generous site, architect Tristan Burfield arranged the property's form along a restrictive narrow footprint, guided by the overlaying of function and connection. The form digs in and pushes to both boundaries to achieve the owner's desired program. The street frontage and visible length of the home appear quite impenetrable. The exterior is a composition of grays, masonry, concrete, and render with sparingly located black highlights. Starting with a long galvanized steel grate entrance stair that hovers among native grasses in the courtyard, the house unfolds as a series of sequential spaces that break off into separate levels and slowly step down the site. Windows are sparsely arranged, limited to small repeating squares and tall slots located at junction points. A long kitchen and dining area extend to glass that slides away to a minimal entertainment space in the courtyard, equipped for outdoor cooking and entertaining. Above this, an 8-meter bridge connects the upper-level entrance area to the main bedroom space. By allowing the form to follow the natural fall of the site across levels, the house has room for both open, expansive spaces and more intimate zones. The lower level is set within the terrain, housing the main living spaces and the children's play area. A series of tall pivot doors open a generous volume of living space onto a wooden deck. This space drops off at its edge to an infinity pool. You can walk through the house from front to back and experience an intense closeness to the views beyond, whether near or far, all while feeling completely isolated from the surrounding suburban context. With its nearly 4-meter-high ceilings, the vast amount of glass within the thin black steel frames brings in ample natural light throughout the day to this active zone. The more substantial openings of the house are oriented privately, inwardly, framing views of courtyard spaces, light wells, and skylights, and, along with the narrow lower end of the building, opening up towards the greens and fairways of the golf course. The upper levels contain more private spaces, with an 8-meter-long bridge connecting to the main bedroom suite. Opting to celebrate raw finishes and textures, the subtle way light interacts with surfaces played an important role in how the spaces of the house came together. Despite the strict guidelines the residents needed to adhere to, the result feels voluminous, optimizing all available scale. The owners wanted to build a home with simple, pared-back textures, and the spaces became a composition of concrete, rammed earth, blocks, gray renders, and then pockets of wood and neutral highlights strewn about. It is in this deepening of the tactile moments of the No. 66 residence that the dwelling feels grounded in place.